Hi everyone, welcome back to Wander Freely. Today we have a special announcement, and that is that our 2018 RV planner is ready and is up for sale. So we have done a lot of really new and exciting things this year. We took last year's planner, we took everything that we loved from last year's, continued that, and then added a lot of bonuses as well. So I think you're going to really find that this year's has a lot of improved features that make it even more functional, make it a great organizational tool for being on the road, also make it a great source of memorabilia, a keepsake that you can keep even after the end of the year, so you can see your travels throughout the year. And I also think that we have some really great RV checklists and maintenance things that we've featured in here to help you to stay safe on the road, and also to get you as much possible time RVing and traveling as you can. Let's take a closer look at the 2018 edition of the original planner for RVers. So as you can see, the cover is made of a similar material from last year. It's the same thing. It is actually flexible, but you see that sheen on it. It is waterproof, so it's very durable, and it can actually also be wiped clean with a damp cloth. And you can see the binding here. It's a spiral binding so that it'll lay flat to make it easy to write on. So opening it up, we just have the very first page is our title page. Next up is a letter from us that kind of describes a little bit more about some of the newer features this year. We have a Dream Big section that is to help you to reach your goals. It's really focused on goal planning to make sure our goal really here is to help you to plan as many trips as possible and to make sure that you have organized your life in such a way that you're able to travel and get out in your RV as much as you can. So that goals section really pertains to setting those kind of goals and reaching them. Next is this is completely new this year, is our budgeting worksheets. We have some worksheets included, and then you'll see them as we go through the months, a chance for you to actually track your actual budget. And probably my favorite part is we have a new sticker sheet, so I'm going to show you that too. But here we move the important information up to the very front so that you can see we have emergency information, insurance, bank and credit card information, and then your campground booking information. We wanted the emergency information to be right in the very front so that you can have it right at your fingertips if and when you need it. And that very first one is roadside help, okay? Then also the campground booking information, we wanted that at your fingertips so that when you call a campground, you have all the information here for your reference, that then you can quickly make your booking at the campground and not be hassling looking for information. Next up, we have a map again, so you can travel, track your route through the year, see how far you make it. And then for contact information for your friends from the road, the people that you meet, we want you to be able to keep in touch with them and have their contact information. So we think that's an important part of this planner. As I mentioned, the very new this year is the monthly budget worksheet. So what we have here is in the front, you have an estimated monthly budget worksheet. So and we give you instructions on how to fill it out. You're going to put in your estimates that you think are going to be your monthly expenses. And then I'll show you how that works. So then if you look at, we have a 2-page spread for the month. Again, this year it's an 8.5 by 11 size, so it's nice and large and gives you plenty of space for writing information in. So now you will see, let's just start with the monthly expenses. So these over here, as you go through the month, then you can track your actual monthly expenses. And the way that we designed this was so that it would line up. You could just go back to your estimate and literally line these right up and check out what you're missing, if you're over on certain things, and be able to stay on track for yourself. So that's how we created that to help you, and that's in every single month you have your actual spend. Then you also have the Dream Big, as I mentioned, this month's goals. We think it's really important to just set aside a few goals at the beginning of the month, and then to make sure that you're actually attaining those goals, because we all have a long to-do list, but if you prioritize those couple of most important things, it really makes it easier to make sure that you stay on track and get those done. A notes section, and then what we did this year was we incorporated some of the monthly items directly onto the calendar pages Yet last year it was kind of separate, and I think I really like this layout better. As I was using my calendar and planner, I started to see different ways that would make it more effective, and I really like this idea. So here you're going to have your road stats, your maintenance checklist, and things that you missed. So if you're in a location and you missed a certain attraction, or you found a campground that you didn't stay in but you really like, those kinds of things, so that you have that information at your fingertips to look back on. Because trust me, once you're out there on the road, you forget that kind of stuff, and then you have the next month at a glance. So that is the same. We go through these. You can tell I have the holidays written in as well for you. All the features of a regular calendar that you would have, a monthly calendar. So it goes through all the months. I gave you a bonus month this year, January 2019, to keep you going. And then once you get through all of the calendar months, now we get into more of the RV checklists and important information for RVers. So the first thing is the trip itinerary. And this is to help you to plan and budget and everything that you need to plan a trip. It could be short-term or long-term. And we gave you 4 of those in this 2018 planner. Next up, new this year, is our setup and teardown checklists. So we realize that not everybody has a fifth wheel like us, or you're going to have different things in your setup that we don't have. So what we decided to do was to give you our lists and then leave a blank list for you to be able to use ours as a guide, incorporate the things that you need, and then you can create your own setup and teardown checklist for different campgrounds. Next, this is from last year because everybody liked it so much. We have short-term storage and long-term storage checklists. New this year is our spring cleaning checklist. I also combine these to important dates. So this is more getting back to the functionality of a calendar itself. You can write in any important dates that you have for each year up here, and then also the holidays for 2018, and then looking forward into 2019 as well. Then we have Dream Big Again, plans for next year. We think it's really important to set some time aside at some point during the year, even if it's close to New Year's, to think about what are your plans for the next year. We're hoping you fill this all out with a bunch of places you want to see and places that you want to travel to in your RV. And then we also have some note pages for you, because everybody needs to take notes, right? And then my favorite thing this year, this is the sticker sheet. So it is actually designed, these are all little stickers. Let me get close so you can see. Yeah, there you go. So you can see these are little stickers for you to use in your planner. And I created a bunch of organizational ones to help you. So like when you need to do maintenance, different kinds of things, when you want to do cleaning, need to go to the bank, want to do your grocery shopping, whatever you want to organizationally keep in your calendar. This really is going to add some color to your pages and have things stick out for you. So that was my intention there and my goal for making these organizational pieces. And then the fun part, these are our, to draw attention to things, but also, you got headed to the mountains, headed to the beach, what days are you traveling? This is really just meant to be a whole lot of fun. And then I also included just some fun words here to help you, to get you inspired, to get you ready to be out on the road. And I'm really looking forward to using these myself in 2018 in my calendar. So I hope that you are too, because this is going to be a lot of fun and really add, like I said, a lot of inspiration to the calendar itself. Now, the last feature I want to show you is our upgraded pocket this year. This year we have a pocket that's actually a part of the back cover. So here you can see is the back cover, and here's your pocket. And this is meant for you to be able to put brochures in, or campground information, anything that you want to hold on to from your travels. We want that to be right there at your fingertips. So that wraps up the calendar. There's the back cover for you. Again, it is also waterproof and wipeable. And that's a closer look at what this calendar, this original RV planner for 2018 looks like. We want you to know how much we really appreciate you considering our planner, and for all of those who purchased one last year, we just want to say a very big thank you. We tried to bring something to the market that was a new product, completely unique, based off of our own needs, our wants, our desires, our hope to keep RVing special and fun, and then also to have a keepsake afterwards. And we know we're just so grateful for all the wonderful comments that we received last year. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, really. Chris and I just want to say thank you to each of you, because it's a big deal to us that the way that you support us, not just with this planner, but I'm talking about all the comments that you give us, all the encouragement that you've given us on our YouTube channel and on our website. We just want you to know that we just feel so loved in our community, and we want you to know that we love you guys too so much. You have no idea how much you mean to us. We hope you love this RV planner as much as we do. I'm going to put the information, the link to order at the end and also in the description below so that you can get your copy. It's also a really great gift idea for RVers too, so keep that in mind when you place your order. So we hope that this RV planner becomes your companion for many travels to come in 2018. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.